Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, T. Thank you for getting in my hole. 69 times. You little minx. Nice. If there was anybody that I would ever want in my hole 69 times, it's you, T. What about you? See, this game is not any less glitchy from the last time I played it, which has been quite a few months. Ooh. I'm choosing not to wear my headphones tonight because I don't want to hear the glitchy ass music. New course alert! Shinecock. Nice. Probably gonna suck at this since I haven't played it in so long. Just a little bit. I need to make it in the 100. But it keeps going past it. Yeah. Well, yeah. But no. But I heard you got a lot of gifted subs today. I think that's fucking amazing. Congrats, my honey. I made it in the 100 and in just enough time to not get 800. And then I didn't do it again. Well, welcome in, Caroline. You're welcome, T. We're gonna do it one more time, because I'm a stickler. We're whacking balls again. Because, well, I need a break from Forza for one thing. I love it, I do, but now it's just the tedious bullshit that's left. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Like I said, tedious bullshit. So, we're whacking balls, folks. Something I'm good at. A ball whacker connoisseur, if you will. I know my way around some balls, okay? Just look at my score. The video game score, pervert. Heyo. But oh, you mean Corey's gaming monitor? It's not that big, but it's still big for a gaming monitor, but that's not my thing, that's his. I'm playing on the TV that's across the fucking room from me, and I've always played on the TV across the fucking room from me. Daddy does, T. He's with me, after all. I'm a big bitch. I would say I'm packing in other things, but I'm not. I don't even have big tits. Yet anyway, if they can get my fucking insurance straightened out with the goddamn plastic surgeon, I would have big tits. It's coming. I have okay tits, but I'm going to have giant tits. T, you're a child. Let me ask you a question. Do you know who Anna Nicole Smith is? God, you might have been born before she died. Oh my god. Okay, I'm giving you homework. You ready? Since you are still a kid, and you're my kid, I'm giving you homework. It's going to be a little bit of a sad homework because the ending's not so great. But I need you. You can look at porn in your country, right? Nothing gets flagged, right? I only say I only say this because she was in Playboy back in the 90s, but I need you to go research Anna Nicole Smith. But I need you to research Anna Nicole Smith in Playboy, and you will see the kind of tits that I want. You can see the kind of tits that I'm gonna get. I really wish I could lose weight first. If I could lose a bunch of weight, the tits would look even more glorious. Well, it used to be. Playboy had used to have fornication in it. It was pictures, but... And Playboy also, back in the 80s and 90s, used to do porn videos. They used to put out porn videos. See? I told you. Aren't they glorious? There was always a rumor that she had 2 implants on top of each other, but I don't think that's legit. Granted, at the time she got her tits done, she was a stripper. So, who knows? It was a long time ago. late 80s, really early 90s. And then she got discovered and got in Playboy. And then she was famous for just being famous. She was before, you know, Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian, things like that. She was crazy. She was kooky, and I fucking loved everything about her. Next year, it'll be 20 years since she died. Crazy. She was just about to be 40, which is pretty close to the age I am. She's 39, and I will be 39 in 3 months. Or 4 months. 4 months. So. She was a trip. Anyways, that's been my body goal ever since I can remember being a fan of Anna Nicole Smith. That's the way I wanted to look. So, it's gonna happen.
G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action. This week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy.
Gosh, to be 26 and scared of 30.
You know, look, it's a good
God, that seems so long ago.
That's not why the players are here. The players are here for the
It was 13 years ago.
Companies, they do all kinds of things for the players,
Gross.
like the
Head
big
up.
dig, and then
4.
you get to putt with this big machine over by the 9th
Almost
green.
got
I mean,
beamed in the
it's
fucking
just
head.
fun. And players want to come here.
Yeah,
with their
I
families.
will
This
tell
is
you,
such a
T,
great
I
attended
did
tournament,
not want to turn
and
30.
they make
I
it
hated the
user-friendly. There's going
idea
to be
of
a lot of
turning
birdies
30.
out there. If you get on the wrong side of the fairways or you miss your short
To
side
me,
yourself
30
in some
was
places,
always
you're gonna
old.
find some issues. But I'm telling you what,
And now that
soft
I'm at the
conditions,
end
not
of
a
my
lot of wind, man,
30s,
this
30
place
is still
so much
old.
fun to play, especially when you're playing well.
John, have you got a good read on
But
this
now
one?
that I'm fixing to be
This one's going up here
40,
with a movement to the
40's older.
It's just about 3 feet away.
She's got a nice little par.
Okay.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Steady as she
30's
goes.
not great,
Nice start.
but
Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
Par 5, players will be looking for the
Still got
opportunities
time.
to make 4 here. But if you're out of position, 6s come on
I said you
quickly.
still got time. You're only 33. Oh, yeah.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting
But
up here
it's
from about 185
30s.
yards.
I don't know. It just depends who you are, but 30's been interesting. I mean, you're officially an adult, which
Just
sucks.
slides by.
So there's that.
Putting for the big bird here. The bird with big wings.
People expect
underway.
things of you, which is gross.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift
In your
up the
20s, you
leaderboard.
could still get
Well played.
away with a lot.
I'm pretty sure this player will be full
Especially
of
'cause you're
confidence
young
now
and you're
after that
still, you
eagle
know,
back at the last hole.
Still have that young
Par 3,
baby face, you know.
183 yards up the hill,
You
blind
could just
tee
get away
shot.
with
The
everything
big
because you're
miss here
young
is
in your
short right
20s,
in
and
that deep
living
bunker.
life.
Should you find that bunker, you're also
30
gonna
is
find
when everybody
yourself
thinks you
making
should be
bogey or
serious
worse. Anywhere on the green
and
is a
settle.
good shot.
And at almost
Oh, that
40,
is
it's
a great
bullshit.
birdie putt. Sitting now 3 under for the tournament. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Par
You know
4,
what I mean.
448
Settling down.
yards, sweeping dog leg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that.
Me?
And you've got a simple second shot into a
I
sliver
settled
of the
down in
green.
my 30s. We haven't been together
Well,
10
that's
years. We've been together
unfortunate. Didn't
9.
deserve that.
Next year will be 10.
She's standing over her
I've been
second
with
shot.
this man for my entire 30s. Let that sink in. I'm just kidding.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
What?
Sitting up here with a very long putt.
Did I,
Can
though?
you take us through this putt? What's she facing?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Well, it's because I
Putt
can't.
coming up here.
Trust me, if I
And that makes
I
her
could
in
pop out a
share of
kid.
first.
If I could have kids.
And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Par
Let's just
4,
leave it at
this
that.
fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so
I
tee
have a
shots will
bunch of
run forever,
kids.
setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward. Oh, just absolutely abused the
I don't
golf
know.
ball there with that shot.
Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right
I'm
up close
almost
to it,
40
but
and
it doesn't take a
I'm
smart
too
person to work out
immature to
that's not
have a
nice
child.
lie. Look at the line on this one. Get
Plus,
in the
I'm
hole.
always poor.
That's an
Oh,
absolute ripper. What a shot.
that's not good when you have a child.
Fantastic
Granted, you can get
look, up
government
and
money if
coming.
you have a child. Maybe we should adopt
Just
a
missed the
child.
birdie. That's a shame. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately
'Cause
not
these
able to
cats
convert?
sure aren't making me
And
think.
there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Except a mess
Time to take a look at what this par 4
that
might
I
be in
have to
order.
clean up.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others,
I
line
forgot
up
which
with an
way to.
iron, wedge it
How
on,
am I
hit
supposed
it
to do
close,
the
make your birdie.
to make it curve? I forgot. Well, that wasn't it. Figured it out. I did it. God, I hadn't played this so long, I forgot the controls. Hey, it almost stayed on that little path.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
But anyways, long story short, T, 30 is exciting and
How close was
scary.
that to going in?
Your
Chance to
30s.
take it
I
even
mean,
deeper here.
30s, you know,
This putt's
whatever.
for 4 under.
Turn 30, you're still
What are
kind
we
of,
looking at for this putt, Henny?
you're still kind
She's
of
15
20s.
feet away, and
You're
guys, I think
early.
she likes
You're still in
this.
that mindset. But as you approach 40,
She's
it
currently in a share of
fucks
first
with your
place.
mind, man.
As we move to the 7th, it's a par 3.
Because
Par
in
3
my
down the
mind,
hill. It
I'm
seemingly
still,
plays short, but I can promise
well,
you it doesn't.
in my mind, I'm
Opting
about
for the
your
5
age,
iron.
26. But mentally, my sense of humor, I'm a
Oh, this will be a
14-year-old
big putt
boy.
to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a
Because
2.
dick and fart jokes are
And he's down
hilarious.
there. You got to read.
This is a big
But
old left-to-righter.
physically, I'm 85.
This is buckets. And gets that putt of distance to go.
Tell that to, you know,
Moments like
every
that
part of
deserve
my
another
body
one.
that hurts
They
when
got
I get
their
up in the
putting
morning.
boots on here. Look at how this ball
And to all the
rolls end to
medication I have
end.
to take
Thing of
every day.
beauty.
Because if not, my body wants to fall apart.
And
So.
she has been able to take sole possession of the lead with that effort.
But I will give you some
Looking to ride the
advice
momentum
since you,
after coming off a
I'm hoping
birdie
you're still
in
here and I'm
this
hoping you're
shot.
even listening
Par
to me.
4, every single shot
I will
plays
give you
uphill.
some
Make
advice
sure
since
to
you
take
are
plenty of
going to
club.
just barely be 26.
Oh, well struck. This
Take
drive's
care of
heading
your
for the fairway
body.
in my eyes.
Fucking take care of your body, T.
Playing from around 110
I
yards
mean,
out.
I'm talking like you need to start really thinking about
This should play.
what you put into your body,
Fairways and greens.
how you treat
Easy
your
going, isn't
body.
it?
It's amazing to see
Because if
how
you don't
good
start
this
at
player
your
is
age,
in full flow.
And as we
it's
head
a
to the next
slippery
tee,
fucking
our
slope,
featured
dude.
player leads by 2. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It,
Par 4, 485
yeah,
yards.
like
the
it's
toughest
cliche and
hole
like
on the
Corey, you
golf
can't hear
course.
Corey because he's
Make sure you
giving
find the
me,
fairway.
he's
Get your second
sounding
shot
bored
somewhere
as I'm
around the
trying to
green
talk
to
to you.
give yourself the best
Um,
chance of making 4.
Well, Rich,
Eat
in the thick stuff here.
right, and
Really
it's
good spot to
cliche,
be.
I know, but eat right, exercise, really fucking like,
Chosen the pitching
and
approach
not,
here.
I'm not talking
She's
like
dropped that one
bodybuilding
quite
bullshit.
nicely.
I'm talking about like
Well, she should be
keeping
happy
your
with that. Four on the
body
green was a good shot.
in a good shape that keeps your body wanting to keep going.
This putt
You
just 5
know,
feet away from the hole.
and I mean everybody has their
This
issues, and even
is
people have
for
issues
par.
at your age, and I understand that, but
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is
it's
an
just gonna
outstanding
get
position to be
worse
in.
if you don't
Yeah, no time to
start doing
thinking
something
that
about
lead,
it
Luke.
at
They got to keep
25.
their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Yeah. And Corey's saying that make sure you do, you know, just even stretches and things like
Well
that to just
struck.
keep your muscles, you know, whatever he said.
She is locked in
It's just,
here.
it's gonna
I
make a
think she
difference in
might
the
be
long
going
run.
for it.
It really is. And I'm not trying to be all Debbie Downer and scare you or anything like that, but...
Well, she looks like she's thinking about going for it.
Do you want to just get on the microphone,
Well, I like
honey?
the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5
Because
in
I
2.
can't remember to
As they
repeat whatever
should.
you're
What
saying.
a play. Hopefully they'll reward it
Corey's
for
coming in
that
hot
play.
on the mic.
And,
Long range
you
here,
know,
looks good
Oh,
at
that was a
close.
damn good
You
shot.
get
Holy
into
Sorry.
shit.
home. Wow, what a putt.
And most importantly, you know, take care of your heart.
Yeah.
Because the second that anything happens there, you know, because there's many
Our
things,
leaders
not just like
currently enjoying a
heart failure and
4-stroke
heart
advantage.
attacks and shit like that, but like, you know, blood pressure issues and blood clot issues and things like that. Any of that stuff, like,
Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
you may
Par
not
four,
know it or
428
notice
yard
it or
tree
feel it
line hole, difficult
or have it
driving hole all the way
affect you
around, but should you find the fairway,
for another
the second
25
shot on a
years.
little plateau just above the fairway.
But if you're
Very
not doing the
basic.
proactive thing now, I can guarantee you in 25 years it's going to be hell. And as I said that she repeated the stretches, make sure the muscles in your legs get as much stretched as much as the muscles in your arms, you know, because if you don't do that, it goes quickly. It goes very quickly. You know, for me, like, because of the medical conditions, everybody thought I'd be dead by 30, like doctors and everybody. So, like, for me, it was scary for that. But, like, now I'm good until, you know, for me, the next one for me is 44. And that's
Time for the
because,
second
like,
shot at the 11th.
my mother's mom died at 44, heart related.
Has got this thing
My brother
dialed
died at
in here,
44.
looking good.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the
6
day.
or 7 out of my
Still in the
9
lead now after that hole.
closest cousins all died at 44.
It's time for a one-shot.
Like, there's
Par
about,
three,
like, in our
first
family,
208
there's,
yards from the back.
and Mom was
Saying
telling me
that,
this,
this
we
is a
talked
good
about it
birdie
in the last
opportunity
week of Mom's
as the
life,
green is massive in size.
that in our family, you know, we have, between her side and Dad's side, over
Looks to be going with the
over
six.
30 people in our family that
This
have
one
died
is
at the age of
chewing
44.
fiber.
So 44 is the next scary
Yep,
one for
that
me.
shot safely on the green.
And I know that
All right,
she's,
John, you've
you know,
been really
terrified
well
of 40
done.
coming. And
Take
I'm
us
like,
through this putt.
you know, I'm going to face it head on.
Right to left.
I'm going to tell you, when 43 rolls around
Just a little
and
bit
gets
of
close
clean-up
to the
work
November
remaining on
where I
this hole.
turn 44, I'm going to be
And
terrified.
she's our leader.
Be terrified the entire
13th
year
hole
that I'm
is a par
44.
four.
Par four, back
Like,
up the
you
hill,
might as well bubble wrap
418
me for the
yards,
entire
widest
year that I'm
fairway on the
44.
golf course. Avoid all those
Because
bunkers,
in our
second
family,
shot
the
up
fact
the
that
hill
there's
to a
over
narrow
30
green
people
that slopes off on both
directly
sides.
related that have died at
Well, I like the look of
44.
the line here. This should
And a
find the
lot of them
fairway.
from conditions I already have now. You know, it makes 44 scary. But 30 is not as bad as she says it. 30 was
This
not
one
as
heading
bad. Other
towards
than
the
the fact that
green.
I personally feared I was going to die because of
Oh,
my
that's
heart and
great.
my
It
doctors
just
and
missed the
stuff.
hole.
You know,
She's
once
made
I
it look
woke up,
easy. Hold
was
the putts with
alive,
will.
you
And
know,
after that hole, she'll move to 9 under par.
30, it wasn't
Let's begin
bad.
the 14th.
If you feel brave, you can
I would
certainly take
definitely, though, if I
driver
could go
out,
back
but
to my 20s, I would
suspect
change a lot
lot
of
players
things.
will lay back with an
Me
iron,
too.
give
I would,
himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie
I would
here is
keep
a
my
must if you want to
relationship.
win.
Wow,
That's
Rich.
obvious.
That's impressive.
Oh, loving seeing
And
that
that's an
aggressive
obvious
play
for her,
there,
too.
Luke. Great drive.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
But I would change.
Let's say 30
God, if I could go back to my 20s,
So close.
again,
That's frustrating.
like, I would keep our
Unfortunate thing to
relationship and I
happen,
think
but a
change
game of
almost
golf.
everything else.
This would be a great up and down. Oh,
Like,
the
I
look
think
of
that's
this.
like, I would
Go
keep the
in.
relationship and change everything else.
That is outstanding.
I don't know what you
Beautifully
think,
played, Chip,
Yeah.
for birdie.
But that's kind of where I am about that, if I could. Because, you know, I didn't
Well,
eat
leader is building
super
a massive
poorly
advantage
in
now,
my
7
20s. I
strokes
did
ahead
try
of
to
the
eat
field.
well in my 20s. And when we did eat
The
things
finish
that
at
weren't
TPC
really
Deer
good,
Run
at
is
least
full
it
of
was like
birdie opportunities and
good
some
quality
stories to be
meats
had,
or good
Rich.
quality,
This
you know,
14th hole
whatever.
is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length.
I
The back
definitely
tee
had a soda
must
problem.
find the fairway
Um,
off the tee shot to have any hope.
I mean, you
Finding the green in
never
two.
saw me without a
Large
tall
trees
can of
line the right and left
cherry
hand side of the
Coke or
fairway.
Dr. Pepper, ever. And I always had another one ready to go before that one was done.
Yeah, that
Always.
lie was nasty, but what a shot from
Around the
there.
clock. Like,
7-footer.
I would have my
Right here.
coffee and then pivot
And mark it down. That
into
birdie
soda
number 7 on the scorecard.
and drink,
Leading
6,
by
7, 8
8
of those
strokes
fucking
now
things a
after
day.
that hole.
I shouldn't have done. And my biggest problem, and maybe it's good that we live where we
16th is a
live,
par
even though
three.
I would rather
Par
live in
3 only plays 153.
somewhere
but
else.
A tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the
And I mean, the main
bogey
reason I'd
river to your
rather live
left
somewhere else is the
swallow
fucking
you
heat
in.
here is
This is
insane.
a tough but fun
But if we go
little
back
par
home,
three.
then you have snow up to your fucking nuts.
Great
Or
shot,
higher.
Great shot
You know,
indeed.
so it's like,
That's a great
that's
putt
not a
to
winning
make.
choice
She's on fire
either.
today and is building
But-
her advantage. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after
Back
that.
home, Humpty Dumpty
Standing on the
barbecue
17th,
potato
it's a par
chips.
5.
Players looking for a fast
And I'm talking
finish
like
on
a
the par
full-size
5
bag
at
of chips, not your little,
550 yards.
puny
Second shot does play up the
bullshit
hill, but
snack
there's
size
plenty of
bags.
room to miss your
You
second
could
shot
get
around
a
this
full-size
green.
bag of chips for
Must
$2.
make birdie for the players in the field.
I could sit there and eat that whole bag,
great
and
shot.
she can attest to that. That
This is her
that I
second
would do it.
here.
Like how many times a week was I at the local Pierce's Country Store buying a bag of chips?
At least 2. Minimum.
I mean, there were some times where I was buying 4 or
This putt
5
here
or 6
gets to
bags a week.
14
There were some
under the
days I would
dial.
eat a whole bag
Oh
of
yeah,
chips.
we kept
Take
stocking
us through
those
the break on
chips.
this putt.
Don't be fooled.
So,
It
like,
starts
we
straight,
were,
but there's
I was
definitely
going through
room
like
to
5 or
right
6
at
bags
the
of
end.
chips a week.
Tapping in for the
Because I would
birdie.
go to bed,
And after that hole, this player is
and I would
up by a
have-
whopping 10 strokes. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack.
What happened?
nothing.
Oh, you just stopped talking.
I would have a glass of milk and a peanut butter sandwich on hearty Canadian white, which is like,
Second shot
really
here at
hefty
the
bread.
18th.
and my barbecue potato chips. Laying in bed.
Every night.
Or, huh?
Every night.
Yeah, every night. And if it wasn't a peanut butter sandwich, it was Oreos.
But the
Yeah.
putt drops, and it's a closing
You know,
birdie for her round.
and usually like the mega stuff, not just like the the single thin ass Oreos. Fuck that shit. But yeah, I would, and I did that every night. And I'm still guilty now. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but I do go to bed every night with a glass of milk and a couple of cookies.
Oh, what a performance, Rich.
But they are homemade
Absolutely
cookies that
dominating
Kloe makes,
performance.
so they're
It's been
good
absolutely
and they're
flawless so far.
much
I
better
cannot
for me
wait
than
to see
anything
what
that
this
comes
player
out of a
produces tomorrow.
package.
I don't know about that,
Well,
but
that was
They're
Silver
much
Elvie
better for me
and
than
Rich Beam.
anything that is in an
Thanks for tuning
Oreo.
in. Catch you tomorrow.
And of course, I don't eat chips at night because you can't get my barbecue chips down here. And I don't know, and I don't eat peanut butter sandwiches as much as I used to. I miss that. I do, actually, because I actually really enjoy a peanut butter sandwich.
I don't understand why, but okay.
Like, it's one of the greatest things that you could ever eat. Like, you could put in front of me a $100 steak. Or that's a good thing.
That is really
That is the
I do not.
hydration. Well, your tea kind of counts.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, because you're just squirting that water stuff in it.
Yeah.
So that kind of counts. I drink a lot of water too. But I have a can of Coke and a bottle of water on my desk at all. I have both at all times. Caffeine-free Coke. And
2K Sports in
supposedly,
association with the PGA Tour is
the new
thrilled to
grocery
present
store
the
might
season-long
have
race
caffeine-free
for the
Dr.
FedEx
Pepper
Cup. Welcome into the Quad Cities.
that
It's
opened here,
round
which
2
if they
of
do,
the
that's
John
going to
Deere
be
Classic.
exciting.
I'm Luke
Because
Elvey.
it's been a long
lovely to
time
have
since
you
I've had a
back with
Dr.
us.
Pepper.
And Rich, it was pretty incredible what we witnessed yesterday. I mean, simply brilliant.
And I
She's
am
leading
not
at the
going to
moment.
drink the
Boy,
diet.
there's
Well,
so much
for
golf
one,
yet
the
to play.
diet
So
ones are
many
worse
big
for you than
names
the real
chasing her.
ones because the fake shit
See
they
what,
put in there is
what she's
bad, really
capable of
bad for
coming
you.
up
And the ones
was
that are
nearly
like
in the
zero
nasty
sugar,
stuff.
like the Coke
Now
Zero,
it's on
the
the
other
fairway,
shit.
sitting pretty.
Why?
Second
It
shot
tastes
here on
so
the first.
bad. Like, it tastes like there's zero sugar in it.
That one almost went in the hole.
Like, they're not lying. Like, it would almost taste better if they didn't put anything to
What's she
sweet.
looking at here with this putt?
Like, if they didn't even
Can she
try.
make number
Like, they
13
just left the
lucky?
sugar
She's
part
got a
out.
13 footer
Actually,
here.
maybe it wouldn't. Now that I think
Currently
about that, I'm
14
trying
under
to
for the
imagine what a
Yeah.
Coke would taste like
We've
with no
arrived
sweet.
at a par 5.
It would just be
You want to cut the core
carbonated
as much
water,
as possible to
carbonated
shorten your
brown
second
water.
shot
Well,
on
no,
this
because
par
there's still the
5.
cola
Should you do that,
flavor.
a very straightforward second
But
shot
what's
will
cola
set up
without
birdies
sugar?
and eagles
Right.
all day long. Find the trouble off the
Brown
tee,
water.
and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole.
You know, now
Look
I
for
want to like
yourself.
taste. Like, I want them to make me.
This shot from about
I'm gonna tweet the
190
Coca-Cola
yards out.
I
company
bet
and
it would taste like a liquid death.
it probably would.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention,
Because that's
folks.
basically their
That's how
whole
you
thing.
play golf.
Yep.
That's clear
No, I want to
intent.
tweet the
Go and
Coca-Cola
get amongst
company and
it
ask
early.
them to make me
That
one
is sending
can,
the rest of the field a message right there.
ship it to me.
Here we have it. Try to feed
That
off
has
the eagle and build
that
on
is
that
not a
momentum
Coke
here.
Zero. It's not
Par
a
3, just
Diet Coke.
183
It's
yards
not a
back
whatever
up
the
the
fuck
hill.
else they do.
Semi-blind tee shot.
But it's a caffeine-free Coke where they
You've
do
chosen
not
the
add the
7-iron.
sugar into the formula.
No harm, no
Like,
foul
scoop
there
up
with that
enough
shot.
of. Or, I mean,
9 feet
the
to the
syrup
cup.
probably has
This
all
is
the
such
sugars
a
in it.
great
So I don't even know how far
opportunity for
back in their
birdie.
line they go.
She's currently
Because there
in
is
first
in this
position.
one can of
Let's go to
caffeine-free
the
Coke,
fourth. It's a par 4.
Par
140
4,
calories,
448 yards. Sweet
45
dogleg left to
milligrams
right,
of
big tree in the
sodium,
middle, missed that, and you've
and
got a simple second
39
shot into a
grams of
sliver of a
sugar.
green. That one's right out of the top drawer.
That's insane. That is in a 12-ounce can of soda. That's not good for you. I need to stop drinking those, but that's not going to happen.
Simply superb.
Look, you know,
This one's for birdie.
if I could go back and
No
change things, I
movement
might do
up
things
or down on the
differently.
leaderboard for this player.
I'm stuck in a fucking house.
Now on the
I'm gonna have
tee,
my
fresh off
confidence.
a birdie, a great opportunity
And if it
to
takes,
build
if it
on that
shaves a
momentum.
year off my
Par
life,
4,
then
this
so
fairway
what?
chases away from the players
It's
down the
better
hill,
than
so tee shots will
having
run
that extra
forever,
year of
setting up a
life,
second shot that
but
is
having
very
no
simple and
joy and being
straightforward.
miserable.
Not
You
the best
know?
shot, that's for sure. Second shot here.
Like, and
on
that's
fifth.
the other balance with you talking about, you know, scared of being 30.
Oh, this is
Or,
a fantastic
you know, when that comes.
line. Is it the right distance?
And I'm sure she'll agree,
Oh, that was so close to going in.
along with
Finishing
all of
this
the
hole with
good
a little tap
advice that we've
Trying
given
to
you.
make a statement early and often.
Don't give up everything you love and
she
go like
remains
full
in
ham.
first
I
place
must
after
be
that
like
one. As we
strict,
move
like
to the
have
sixth
cheat
hole,
days,
it's
enjoy
par 4.
things.
Par 4 measures just
Like, don't think,
361
oh, I
yards.
have to give
Only the
everything
long
up and
players will
be
try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge
wallpaper,
it on,
you
hit
know,
it
be
close,
boring.
make your birdie.
Because,
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies.
you know,
Rich.
we only have so
Always
much
a good
time on
way to
this earth
start.
before we're
Let's see
gone.
where they go from here.
And so if you're not enjoying life, why fucking bother?
That's why I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
that was a decent
massive
escape.
tits.
Setting
You
up
know,
for
like,
Because it's
third
my
shot.
exactly.
fucking life.
Exactly, you know,
Or is that
and
the
so
number?
enjoy
That
enjoy
was
your life.
clinical.
You know, like,
Beautifully
yeah,
played.
take care of yourself,
Nothing like it.
but also
Good
do things
stuff.
that you enjoy. Have things that you enjoy in moderation. And her tits, that won't be in moderation because that just gets done.
And
Gonna be
after
an
that hole,
excess.
sitting now 20
You know,
under
you,
par.
I mean, you can't have tits in moderation.
Deep into the front
Well, I
nine.
mean,
Here we are at the seventh
well, no,
hole.
you can't.
Par 3
Like, the
down
person
hill.
that
Seemingly
physically has the
plays short,
tits
but I can
cannot have
promise you
tits
it
in
doesn't.
moderation.
Yeah.
Looks to be going with the 5.
I could let you see my tits in moderation, but I cannot have moderation
Well, that
tits.
certainly makes putting a lot easier.
Exactly, but I would prefer
6
not
feet
moderation.
remaining
You know?
into the cup.
I would prefer to just see them
the
as
birdie
often as
just slides
possible.
by.
But
Well,
Unable to
and
take advantage of
trust
the
me, I
great
will.
approach
But
there, Rich. That's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. Here we have a
you think
long
I'm gonna
par
hide
4.
those tits?
Gonna take
No,
2 straight shots to
ma'am.
get on.
Par 4.
You
Every single
don't
shot
think there are
plays uphill.
people in this
Make
world
sure
ain't gonna
you
be able
take
to see
plenty
my
of
tits?
club.
Bullshit.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 8th. This one
But
is
yeah,
right
I
down
just,
the pipe.
T, don't be worried about 30.
Beautiful.
Nearly
Just
doesn't
be
get
worried about
any
enjoying
better
every
than
day
that.
that you live.
Amazing shot.
And you
Mark
do
it
the,
down,
you're
and it's
already
moving into the
hydrating a lot,
5.
which is good.
And
Do the other
maintaining
things,
top
do the
spot on the
stretches,
leaderboard.
do the,
After that,
do the minimal,
par 5,
like,
ninth hole here.
Par 4,
you don't have to get on the ground
485
and, like,
yards, the toughest
give
hole
me
on the
40
golf
push-ups. You don't
course.
do that shit.
Make sure you find the fairway.
But do
and get your
something that
second shot
works the
somewhere
muscles in your
around the green
body.
to give yourself
And
the
both your
best
arms
chance
and
to
your
make it
legs.
4.
And
You
I
know
mean,
what? If you want to go full force and be like work out
That
crazy,
makes its
go
way
for it
into the
too. That's
first
your
cut.
life. You do
I
what
mean,
you want to do.
Difficult
But
hey,
lie in
if
the
you
late
want to
par
do
three
that,
yesterday,
like,
a little bit
but
more
also
difficult
do it
today.
responsibly,
Yeah, nice
because there's
from the
people that go
rough.
too far and injure
That should
themselves,
set up another
or
chance.
go too far into working out that
Punters
they've
will make
actually
these
created a health
right on
problem.
5 feet.
This for a
Like
birdie
some of the
birdie
people you
run.
see out there that, like,
And she's holding another one. She
they kind of
continues
look
to
like
build on her
monsters
momentum
because they've worked
and
out
her
so
lead.
much, and they look like
Kinda
this
like it 2 in a row.
big, bulky,
Okay, after that hole,
bulgy
now at 22
thing,
under.
and that
It's a
can
par
create
5
health
to get us
problems
underway
too.
this
So, like,
back 9.
again,
Par 5,
moderation.
581
Everything
yards.
in
Most
life is
players will
about
be laying up for
moderation.
their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit away with one going forward in 2.
So, but just
This shot
enjoy,
around 210
enjoy your
yards.
life, and the things that are not so good for you.
Going
Again,
with the 5
moderation.
iron here.
And I will still tonight go to bed with a glass of milk
A big
and
opportunity
cookies,
with an
because
eagle putt.
I
John,
have
you got a read on this
cookies that just came out of the
Looking like it's
oven
going right to left.
probably, about an hour ago, right?
mm-hmm.
So
one?
yeah,
What a round this
I have
is.
fresh cookies
7
tonight,
birdies today.
which means I'll
She's
probably eat an
currently
extra
sitting in
one,
first
which I
place.
shouldn't. That
Teeing off
extra
here
one
at
fits
the
into the
11th.
moderation
Par
cycle.
4, 428-yard tree-lined hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway,
That's
the
it.
second shot on a little plateau
Yeah,
just
a
above
little
the
bit.
fairway is very basic.
I was thinking about it.
That's
You've been
awful
putting
error.
chocolate chips in these. I don't know if you did tonight.
Yeah. Good evening, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
How are you? We're both here.
Yeah, I'm just
Here's
sitting
Nixon
here
heading
while
to the
she's
green.
golfing.
We're giving T life advice.
We're giving T
Wonderful
life
shot.
advice
Super
because he's
shot
going to
on
be
the 11th.
26 in a few months.
And that'll keep her in
And
the same
so
spot on
T
the
is
leaderboard.
afraid of turning 30. So
Now
we're
on
trying to
the tee
make
after
T
the
know that
birdie.
it's not all
Fired up and
bad.
ready for more.
Par 3,
And that 30
plays
isn't going to be
208 yards
terrible.
from
He
the
just needs
back,
to,
and saying that is
hydrate,
hit
work
a
out,
good
and
birdie
eat the right
opportunity
things, and
as the
keep the
green
bad
is
ones in
massive size.
moderation.
Opting for the 5 iron. That was a beauty. Right against the hole.
And T, I don't think
Just about 8 feet left to the hole.
you don't drink, I don't think. Like,
She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that will build on her advantage.
so Mike, was
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that. hole.
30 or 40 bad?
Looking to ride
for
the
you?
momentum after coming off a birdie. Here
Honestly,
with this
and
shot.
I'll let her
Par
speak
4,
too.
back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course.
Oh, don't say that.
See?
All those
Don't
bunkers,
say
second
that.
shot
She's
up the
gonna be
hill to a
40
narrow
next year.
green
Don't say
that
that.
slopes off on both
I've been
sides.
trying to talk her down.
Time for the second
See?
shot here.
Now I
at the
don't even
first
want
half.
it even more.
Been trying to talk her down about it because she's gonna be 40 next year.
I have a year and 4 months until I turn 40,
This would
and
be a great
I'm
up and
not
down from this
fucking
spot.
excited about it, Mike.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt for par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And just checking in on the standings. And she continues to lead this
I
tournament.
think a lot of my problem is that, and we covered this a while ago a little bit too with talking to T, but I mentally don't
was
feel
a
like
boss
I
move
am
off
the
that
age
tee.
I
Found the
am
green
or
in
going to
one
be.
shot. An eagle chance coming up.
Not
I don't
backing down one iota there,
I
Luke.
don't
Love the aggressive play.
know how
And
that
Henny, what's she looking at for this
happened.
putt?
This is so long. I
Yeah,
don't even
the
have
brain is at
words for
one
it.
age and the
It's
body's
just
at another
long.
age, and then the real
Good
age is
input
somewhere
from
in
there.
between.
Big
I've been
breaking
having a
putt right
lot
there.
of
She didn't
existential
quite get the
crises
break spot on, but
about
just
my
short work left for her birdie.
age and
And she's holding
the
steady
age
on
I'm
the
going to
leaderboard
be.
after that hole. Here we are on the par 4, 15th
And it's
hole.
like, I know it happens. Life happens. You grow. You age. It happens. Whatever. But
That's heading in the
I
wrong
don't understand
direction.
it sometimes, and it hurts my brain to
The ball
really
is on
think
its
about it.
best
It makes me
behaviour,
sad.
avoiding the first cut.
So
And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I was telling T. I'm like, I feel like I'm closer to his age. But mentally I'm a 14-year-old boy.
That was
So
wonderfully done.
because
birdie
I
here.
have a dirty mind
Ooh.
and
Just a
everything's
tiny putt
funny.
is all that
And
remains.
but then my
And
body, yeah,
maintaining
my
top spot on
body's
the
like
leaderboard after that
85.
hole.
Yeah, that that's me. I'm like, I'm still in my brain. I'm
Welcome to
like,
the 16th hole, the
you know,
par
I'm
3.
21,
Par 3
22,
only
and
plays 153, but a
I'm ready to
tricky
go
little
out
green
and
to say
party,
the
but
least.
no,
Don't let the
I
beauty of the
can't leave
river
the
to your left
house, and
swallow you in.
but then the other
This
side
is
of me
a
doesn't
tough
want to go
but
out and
fun little
party,
par 3.
which, you know, I don't think T drinks, right, T? I mean, I know
She'll
you've
like that.
mentioned
That's inside the birdie range.
having some
You know what?
Jaeger
That deserves
now
a
and
golf
then or
clap.
whatever, which I used to. I can't
And
drink.
with
I
it,
could
she's
not
going to
drink that
extend the
stuff
lead on the
today.
field.
I
Oh,
had that
She's
one time in
currently in
Munich, and
first
I'll
place
never do
on the
that
leaderboard.
again.
like I could not. I mean,
On the
again,
tee
if
at
you
the
drink it like in the
17th
redheaded,
I was
hole,
also
par
like
5.
17.
Players looking for a
So
if you
fast
drink it
finish
in the
on the
redheaded
par 5
slut,
at
it's good.
550 yards.
You
Second shot
know.
does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss it.
Yeah,
Your second shot
Mike. I
around
don't
this
think
green
yep,
must
like
and it's
make
just getting
birdie
longer,
for
Mike.
players in the
like
field.
that's like when I was in my 20s, man. I could go to the bar, and they were also my best client when I had the computer shop back in Maine. And like I could go to the bar, and the owner of the bar, it was also a restaurant that did breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She would call me to come in at like 6 a.m.
Special.
to come fix the register. Now that I'm in my 30s, if you call me at 6 a.m., I'm gonna fucking execute you.
Penny, take us
You're
through
not
this
gonna
putt.
answer.
What's she facing?
Well, no, I'm not gonna
Following
answer
back
because
from
my
the
phone's on
close
vibrate.
slice,
But
this
if
is a
by the
right to
off
left.
chance it somehow wakes me up,
birdie
yeah,
putt
I'm
awaits.
gonna execute you for it because
She gets
you
that
know,
one
don't,
to go
it,
down,
no,
and
You can
she's
call me at
extending
6
her
a.m., but
lead.
I'm gonna be in the shower and
Back-to-back
I'm not gonna
birdies,
hear it.
moving the right direction there,
like
Luke.
I don't roll out of
Teeing off
bed
here
until
at the
about
Wacky
9:30,
Last,
10
the
o'clock,
18.
sometimes later.
Hard to describe
But
the
everybody
difficulty
knows
of
I
this tee
work
shot
late,
unless you've actually been
you
here.
know. So,
Par 4,
but
463 yards.
you know, I
This
used to,
fairway
you know,
bunker
have
down
to
the
go up and
right-hand side, and you've got a
work on their
clear shot
registers at like
to a
6 in the
very
fucking
narrow
morning
green
for
surrounded by
breakfast.
water on the left-hand side.
This is her second shot.
Oh,
I
well,
don't
that's
know.
nice. My job has me up at 5 a.m. pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know why I was nice enough
That's well
to be
executed.
up for
This
them
one's
at
heading
6
towards the
a.m.
green. Yeah, that was a safe
You,
play.
you know what? Because it was like, I'm
14
the
feet
guy
to
that
the
owns
cup.
the computer shop. I'm the guy that hires the people. I'm the main
This
guy.
one's got to break a long way
You
from
know,
the right.
but and I'm the
So
boss.
close
But
to a birdie, but that'll be
I
a
really
par.
liked the
And she
owners of
hits
the
it along
bar.
the
Like
putt
they
hole for the
became really
double.
good personal friends. Especially the lady that owned it. Her husband not as much, but the lady that owned it. Her and I became really good friends. And so like she would meet me at the door at 6 a.m. with a double shot of Patron. So like there were days where my day started with a double shot
Yeah,
of
that's
tequila
another
at 6
really
a.m.
impressive performance. Building
And she'd
upon
be
the
having one
advantage it
too
looks
before
like,
having to deal
taking
with
a
the people at
big
the
lead
restaurant.
going into the
So
final 2 days.
What an amazing
yeah, and there were some days that
Everything
6
that this
a.m.
player's done has been
tequila I would
absolutely
cancel
spot
if I
on.
if I had
Flawless,
no other
if you like.
appointments. I wouldn't
Massive
take any more
lead
that day.
through 2 rounds.
Sometimes I'd just empty my
Lots of golf yet
schedule
to be
and I would
played.
have lunch at their bar
Well,
and
that'll
have
just
dinner at
about
their
do it. On
bar
behalf of Rich Beam, I'm
and
Luke
then
Elving.
either
Thanks
be
for
at their
tuning
bar
in.
till
Looking forward to your
closing, and
company.
then all the regulars would come back to my place and leave money on the bar to go towards the alcohol they would drink at my house. That happened a lot when that bar was open. Or it would go the other way, where Amy was such a I shouldn't name people, but Amy was such a wonderful lady. Is such a wonderful lady. And when she had when they had this bar, there would be times where, you know, okay, the kitchen staff is good, the wait staff is good, she's not needed. The head bartender's not needed because it's not a busy day, so one of the, lower bartenders can take care of shit. And we would pack ourselves into her car and go to another bar. Mind you, we've been running her bar and restaurant all day and drinking at her bar and restaurant all day. But then we go to another bar and we'd tear it up and raise hell. And then we'd figure out who was the one least likely to get in trouble for driving, to get us to the next bar when that one would cut us off. And we would do that and go to 2 or 3 different bars. And then we would go to the American Legion because the one in Lisbon, Maine had a good bar, and drinks at the Legion are, as you probably know, cheap. I don't know if your local Legion has a bar, but if it does, the drinks are cheap there. And so we would finish our nights at the bar and then at the Legion, and then we would make it the not too far distance to where she lived at the time. And she would go to her bed if she made it that far. If not, she always kept an air mattress below on her floor, and sometimes she would just come into her house and just lay down on that. The head bartender would end up in the recliner, and I'd end up on the couch, or I'd be on the recliner and the bartender would be on the couch, and we'd just all fall the fuck asleep at her house for a very wonderful day. And then we'd get up and we'd have to go and get back to town the next morning so she could open the restaurant, and pray nothing went down on their computer so I could just go home. It was one hell of a life. I wouldn't go back to it. It was fun for the time, but it was bad. I was a very, very... I had a bad habit with drinking, but I was never really drunk either because I was one of those people. And Kloe can verify this, that past a certain point, I would hit a reset. Have a good one, Mike.
It was good to see you, Mike. Thank you for stopping in.
But yeah, as you can attest to this, I would hit a reset point. I'd be normal again, It was the weirdest thing. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. So enjoy her, because I'm shutting up.
I'm actually fixing to take a little break. And then I'll come back, probably finish out this course, these last 2 rounds before bed, but I am going to take a quick little potty break. So, the ones that are still here, please stay. I'll be right back.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's get these other 2 rounds done. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Because I'm old and tired. But I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to TPC Deer Run. It's moving day here at the John Deere Classic. Luke Elvey here, welcome back. We're delighted you've joined us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that can happen.
This is her
Go
third shot.
anywhere where I was wanting it to go.
Great touch.
Either did that.
Really nicely played. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
And that puts her in first place. The second is a par 5.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here. But if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
If you're still here, T, I hope it didn't scare you too bad.
All right, bold. I like this play. Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
That's disappointing. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
She's managed to find the green on this approach. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Stay on the cut stuff.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Oh,
Well,
that
that went
is
really
brilliant.
fucking
Look at this
far.
one. Setting up here with a very long putt. That's a lovely looking stroke. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Still in the lead now after that hole. One of the most interesting holes in all of golf, a short par 4.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Second shot here on the 6th. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's so subtle. But it is going to go right.
A par putt on the table.
Tease.
And she's our leader.
Whole tease.
This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Watch this thing turn.
That's well judged. Good speed, good line.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Holding steady in first place after that one. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
I was doing a lot better when I was talking.
Well, this is a
Conversating.
deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot. Oh, right by the hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Because now I'm just so
7 feet to the cup. She's currently in first position. Hole number 9 is a par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
From around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Couldn't have drawn it up any better. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
Well, this is bold. She looks to be going for the green here. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a short putt
At least I
remaining
still got a
here.
birdie.
And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 11 is a par 4.
Par 4, 428 yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
That's not what she wanted. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Oh,
Steady on.
damn.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This for par.
That will work. She's currently sitting in first place. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
Oh, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And she remains in first place after that one. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
She's standing over her second shot. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there.
This one's looking good.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle, too.
Ah, don't you love the long ball, Rich? Driving a par 4. Is there a few things more thrilling in the game?
Oh, what a play. You know that. I love it when players are aggressive. Way to go. What a shot.
That was so close.
Good putt there. That'll work.
And that's 8 birdies today. That's a good view from where she's standing on top of this leaderboard. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Oh, settle down. Stay there.
I don't like the look of that lie. Second shot here on the 15th.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. This one's a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green, to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Oh, so close to a birdie. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 5, 17th hole.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. How good was that putt? And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day.
damn.
What's this one doing, mate?
That's full.
Moving up the hill to the left.
Bombed it.
And another round safely in the books. Well, this is lovely play, and it just confirms it after grabbing the 54-hole lead. Good playing, Rich.
As good
It's
as
been a work
rounds,
of art
but
from my
at
point
least
of view,
it wasn't
and I gotta say, I hope it
absolutely
continues for one more
atrocious like
day.
I thought it was going to be.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working
I will
folks
take
at
minus
2K
11.
Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Alright, let's do the final round of the John Deere Classic. And then I'm done for.
Welcome, everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Great to have your company yet again for the John Deere Classic, coming to you live from TPC Deer Run in the Quad Cities. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your
I
company once
hit a
again.
bystander.
Oh, I love final rounds, Rich.
My bad,
Not only
yo.
because we get to go by the end of the day, but this player is in contention to win.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But
Shitty,
this is going to be a
shitty,
tough
shitty.
afternoon ahead.
She's currently in first place on the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
A 9-foot chance here. Well, how good's that for the Eagle?
Yep, she's got her game
I got
face
an
on
eagle on
right
that one,
out
so
of
that
the
made up for
gates.
the shitty par on
Here
the
we
first
are
hole.
at the third hole, a par 3.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Oh, she couldn't have done much better with that. She'll take that. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Oh, well done. This is her second here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Now on the tee of the fifth hole, the par 4.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
And Henny, how is her lie looking?
This is workable. Yeah, second cut, looking good.
That's a high quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Oh, just snuck over the edge there.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, be the right club today.
Got it.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Hole 7, and it's a par 3.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Going with the 5-iron here. Okay, that'll work. Mid-range putt coming up here from about 20 feet. This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Great speed. And makes it. What a bomb. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And she's our leader. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
And with that fine putt, she
Too
extends
shabby
her
on the front
advantage over the field. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
And Rich, That back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
See if this is up, it could be in.
Ooh, and a chip
Oh
shot
my,
for an
what a chip
eagle.
from the thick stuff.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Well, that should have made it.
8 feet to the cup.
But it fucking didn't.
And just checking in on the standings. And she continues to lead this tournament. Here we are at the par 3 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. And that puts her in first place. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Par 4 back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
This is looking pretty good in the air. High quality shot, that one. Right next to the hole.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the
Hey,
green.
sister.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's a great putt to make. She's on fire today and is building her advantage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive.
Alto, bite, stop, anything.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Yeah, this is sitting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles. She has got to like the look of this one. I know I do.
And she's holding another one. She continues to build on her momentum and her lead.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
The 16th is a par 3.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Here she goes again, making putt after putt. Her lead just keeps extending. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Well, after a successful drive at the 17th at TPC Deer Run, the players are faced with a question. Rich, lay up or go for it?
Second shot straight back up the hill. Most players will bail just a little bit left as the green tends to run away quite
too
a
far.
bit down the slope on the right hand
I still got a
side.
birdie.
This is a
A
great
birdie.
opportunity and
Got an
possibly the
eagle,
final
but,
birdie
you know.
opportunity on this golf
Birds
course.
can't be choosers.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
This one needs to hold onto the fairway. Let's see.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back.
Right, this is the
Another birdie
final
opportunity coming up for
one.
this player.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
Out with a
Ladies
birdie.
and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
And as per usual, we have one.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour,
Cute
but going
little
back
trophy.
to back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA
I really
Tour
would
is
think this
difficult
is
enough
the
to win
John Deere
back-to-back
Classic
weeks.
at
That's reserved for
EPC
just the top
Deer
players
Run or
in the
whatever it's
game.
called. I mean, I know there's a deer on the trophy, but
Well, on behalf of
you would think there would be a
myself, Rich, Liam, and all
tractor.
the hard-working folks at HP Studios. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see
That
you
would
next
make
time.
sense for John Deere. I mean, it's still a pretty trophy, but still. Ooh, I got a minus 17 on that one. I did better than all three of the other rounds. Winning in such a dominant fashion must have inspired confidence. Do you think of yourself the best golfer in the world right now? Not a single bogey. That's remarkable. Were there any specific adjustments or strategies you employed to navigate the course flawlessly? Considering the incredible tournaments you've had this season, how much does today's victory? Good lord, how much does today's victory mean to you? And that is it for the interview. Alrighty. So, that is going to be it for tonight. Whenever we pick this back up again, which could be the next time I stream, who knows? I doubt it, but who knows? We will do the training in the pre-tournament for the, what is that? The Bass Rock Open at Highfield Golf Course. But until then, I'm going to bed. So, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, T and Caroline and Mike, for stopping in and chatting. I appreciate it. And T, if you are still around, I really do hope we didn't scare you, honey. It's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be great. Just be you and have fun with it. Don't take no shit. To everybody else, same advice. Don't take no shit. Anyways, I hope you all have a great evening, night, morning, day, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.